We are
Tuesday.
live. Keeping It Shrimple live stream episode number 37. What's going on, Brian? What's going on, everybody? How you doing? Good to see you. I know, change of environment. You'll have to excuse the change.
No excuses, baby. We're going to take you how we can get you.
Hi, Ed. New local Austin. In Texas. Matt, I love shrimp. Bigfoot Fish. Jeff Kane, hello. Hello. Good to see y'all. Sorry, missed out last week. I was swamped that Wednesday. My goal was to have everything out of the house that Wednesday afternoon. Of course, that transitioned into Thursday, 4:30 a.m. by the time I finished clearing out everything. Hey, Grant, what's going on?
Oh, boy.
But yeah, by the time we got everything cleared out, it was 4:30 a.m. So missed the stream last week. Hey, Brooklyn. So this week, while I'm in transition,
we're here, bitches.
Yeah, we're here. Somebody texted me while I'm streaming. I bet you, hey man, are you streaming? No.
So,
Jess. Hi, Jess.
They could see my belly button. I was like, what? Fucking weird, dude.
Oh, there she is.
Jess Esticatoulis.
It's good to see everybody in here. Yeah. I have to admit, it's been a rough week. This weekend was like really, really hard because I had no aquariums around me. None.
You look slimmer, like you've been exercising.
I probably lost about 10 pounds moving stuff because it was so hot and humid going in and out, and the storage room. Oof, it was a lot of work. My son, he helped a lot all day long, 12 hours.
He probably did it all. Hey, but then for help his dad, in the heat. I mean, shoot. That's all.
He was moving the aquariums for me as I emptied them out. He'd carry them in, put them into the truck, and get them in there the best he could. And then we'd take a load. And it'd take us about 3 minutes to unload. It'd take us about 45 to an hour to load up.
Well, yeah, because you want to make sure it's all stacked in there really nice.
Yeah.
It's one wrong move and shattered.
So I'm going to bring it back to the shrimp part of it and how I managed to catch all of the shrimp that were in my tanks and fish and pull out the plants and mosses that I wanted.
Did you smoke weed?
Huh?
Did you smoke weed to concentrate one?
Well, that's besides the fact.
Well, I'm just saying, I heard it helped. I heard the medicinal helps.
Yeah, whatever, man.
A little better.
But I had to catch the shrimp and then go back and let the tank settle for a good 30 minutes before I could see if there was any babies or shrimplets anywhere in the tank. So I managed to catch them all, bagged them up.
Fishing?
Got the tanks emptied, and not the next day, because the next day I could barely move that Thursday. Hey, man, I'm old. That was a lot of work.
Pussy.
You are not my friend.
I love shrimp. Who else loves shrimp? I love shrimp. Who else loves shrimp?
Oh, crap. But anyways, I didn't go the next day. I left all the shrimp in their bags. Friday, I went into the shop. I didn't have very many options as far as I didn't want to overcrowd the tanks with a bunch of different shrimp that I'd have to call out. So I did my best I threw together a couple of tanks, got some substrate, threw the substrate in there, filled it up, and put the minerals and put my shrimp in there. And hey, no losses. The shrimp are extremely happy. I used mosses from my tanks that I had to help, and I used some live bacteria. But it happened to work out. So I'm crossing my fingers that everything's going to be fine.
It shows that it's something that can be done all the time if you take your time and you just watch what you're doing, and just take your time, and you can do it all day long.
I wouldn't recommend it to anybody, but this is something that I have experience with, unfortunately or fortunately, that I've had to do this so many times now, to tear down and set up and tear down and set up and tear down and set. This is the fourth time I'll be rebuilding. So I feel pretty good about it because I think I've learned
eat shrimp.
I'm not as scared of the shrimp as I used to be.
Hey, you going to show us your house that you moved into? You just showed me a picture of it a little bit ago. Your living room, actually. Could you show us your living room?
Who?
You.
Me?
Yeah, you were showing me your fireplace a little bit ago.
Oh yeah. Let me show you.
Beautiful home that you moved into for a little bit.
Yeah. Let's see.
I mean, it's just, I can't wait. Look at that. God, when did you start playing the piano? Well, you were in a band. I mean, it's just.
Yeah, look. See? Wait, where are my hands?
Yeah, keep them in front of you. See over here.
Yeah, look, see, right. Wait, I can't move too much either. I disappear.
It's just his face. The Great Space Coaster. Yeah. On the Great Space Coaster.
Yeah, I don't like that. That's
Todd Hill, what up?
Let's see where. Oh yeah, that's how you fix it. Todd, what's going on, brother man, guitar player man? Where's Johnny? Did I see Johnny in here?
House looks like that too. Yeah, there's many people that live in that house, New Local Austin. They kind of share rooms and then they meet in the living room. It's a congregating
area. There you go.
It's where they meet to write their songs or their shrimp jokes.
Yeah, I think I've seen Bigfoot's background. It was the same background.
Yeah, I think I saw Bob in that house. Yeah, Bob's been there. Bob's been there a couple times. I think he's picking up some dogs.
So, anyways, yeah, the shrimp are good. And
said that house across the states. It's a big ass.
Grant, are you still here, Grant? Are you still here, Grant? Because if you are, give me a thumbs up if it's okay for me to say anything or not. If not, give me a thumbs down.
On the Great Space Coaster.
Hello, Dennis, Daniel, Joseph. Who else snuck in here that I haven't said hi to? I think we said hi to Jeff Kane. Jack in the Shrimp Tank. Jazz, SC Catahoulas. Okay, yeah, I think we're all caught up.
Dennis Christensen.
But anyway, so yeah, all the shrimp now will be available as far as what I have that I'm selling, whether it's Neos or Caradinas, on Jadron Aquatics. And then I have, I think, my Extreme Blues, the Red Tigers, and the Fish Bones that I'm doing on Stock My Tank. I have to get on there because I know the site was updated, so I got to do some playing around, mess with it. But that's where I'm at now. I've been up at the shop, geeking out, nerding out on the tanks, cleaning them up, moving mosses around. A lot of the shrimp are buried. So cool to see, like the orange eye royal blue tigers are buried up. The shadow pandas are buried up. The pure black line, the orange, the orange sun-kissed, red realies, even the carbon realies are buried up. So it's nice. Dee Dee, how you doing, Dee Dee? Myrick, what's going on? Dee Dee, you liking them fish bones? She took advantage of the auction and went ahead and got her some fish bones.
Nice.
She sent me pictures of them when she got them.
Can't beat fish bones.
Yeah, especially at that price. 5 for $70.
Nope, surely cannot.
Yeah, and there's some nice ones. I'm looking at the ones that I have left, and I'm like, oh man, some of my really nice ones are gone. Oh well.
What happens? You gotta start over.
Yep, but they're buried up too. All the shrimp, they're buried up. So through the transition from my aquariums and to the shop, it actually, I think, helped spur a little bit of happy fun time for the shrimps.
Oh yeah, I got a bunch of that going on over here. I'm really excited, glad. There's a bunch that I'm waiting to take off, but just sometimes tanks just die out, and you gotta wait or you gotta switch it up, and it is what it is. But
I'm still actually, Joseph, I'm still out here in the same vicinity of where all this property is owned by all these people. We have our own little community. So I'm just 2 properties over, staying here. My son's basically, this is my son's room for now, and my room's the theater room, and everything else is in storage. So trying to still, you like happy fun time? Yeah, so do I. I think I can't remember, but everything's in storage until we find where we're going to stay that's affordable. And we got an eye on a place right now. Kind of got my name in a hat for when it gets taken care of. But that seems like a pretty cool. Those communities are called cults. Yeah, you would think so. We have our own satellite dish. We have the cell tower right here. Oh, right here. The guy that owns this property or owned it, he passed away. Rest in peace. 6 months ago. But he used to work for. Yeah. I own Men in Black Coats. Have you tried the YMCA? YMCA. How does it go? I can't spell.
no, they don't use the satellite to watch TV, Joe. They take a bath in it.
Yeah.
I would say they go sledding in it, but they don't get snow in Texas.
You look like you're in an interrogation room. Yeah, that's what Dee Dee says. Looks like I'm in an interrogation room. Well, because there's nothing on the walls. It's a nice trailer. It is super nice. It's a nice house. It's huge. It's probably like a 24 by 40 or probably even more. I don't know. It's huge. Plushie, Papa Shrimp and the voice, Motor City Aquatics.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Oh, so by the way, I'm going to put this up there because if everybody doesn't know, Brian's doing a 50% off sale on his website. He called me up and demanded that I get on his website and fix it for him immediately, drop everything that I'm doing and go fix his website. So I went to bed and woke up the next morning and took care of it.
Well, I had customers that were yelling at me. So, and if you ordered anything, I'm not sent it yet because of the heat. So, today's 101, and then Tuesday next week is supposed to be looks like it's going to be close to 100 again. So,
yeah, Brian has a sale going on, 50% off sale.
that's what happens when you don't come on my stream, Dee, or watch my replays. God.
50% off all money saved goes to Papa? No. I'm still looking for,
like I said, pay full price, I'll give them the other half. I don't care. Yes, that master was yelling. Yeah, well, no, you were very stern. You were stern with me, Jeff. But yeah, I haven't sent anyone's stuff out yet because the weather's. So it's hot. So give me a second. Tuesday is a hot day, but I got till 6:30 to send everything out through USPS. UPS because I don't use USPS. So if it cools off, I'll send it Tuesday. If not, I might have to wait till the following Monday.
Okay, well, I'll have to admit, last week when I did the auction shipments, I sent off however many orders, 9 orders.
I do have ice packs.
I didn't have any ice packs.
A lot of ice packs.
And one got shipped to Brooklyn and
cooked it.
Stephen P. And yeah, they were baked.
Yeah, I've had that happen when they got caught up. When I sent some to what's her name? The one in Colorado.
Priscilla. Yeah, and I remember because
they got lost.
Well, she wasn't bitching, but she was like,
I'm sure
I've been wanting these shrimp for so long, and they finally get here, and it's 98 degrees or whatever.
Twice. But the thing is every time I mailed them, they got held up.
Yes, and because that was still at the very beginning of all the pandemic crap.
Yeah, it was crazy. And then Dan Slee, too, his were gone for 2 weeks, but they showed up alive. I got lucky. So wherever they were shucking and jiving, they stayed cool. But yeah, I've had stuff.
Yeah, I remember because I was watching your channel. She was the one that told me, go watch Brian from Detroit Shrimp. And I was like, who?
Yeah.
He was like, Brian, I ordered his blue steels. Go check him out.
Dee says, I go by Fish Family calendar. What are you talking about? If you're subscribed to my channel, you go by my subscription.
Yes, sir.
Calendar, whatever. I'm not on no Fish Fam calendar, girl. Shit. You see this face on a calendar? I don't have September. I ain't Mr. September. Shit.
They came in warm. Well, good. At least they're okay.
No, the hell I did. Don't get off that for calendar. Be a calendar boy. See? Yeah.
Hey, Lori, how you doing? Good to see you.
I don't stream on a regular. I don't have, I do Wednesdays. We do this together every Wednesday, but I don't have my own. I just go when I can. And so I can't be on a calendar because I'd never make it in time. I make it to this just so I don't get yelled at every week. So.
Well,
I'm scheduling. I'm effing old. Whatever. Dave, what's your fish get?
I will have to say I'm kind of surprised that the way all the shrimp handled the transition was well. I was a little scared, but you got to do what you got to do, and it's not like if I sat there and babied the shrimp, they probably got a little stressed out, but everything was fine. I think I've lost one shrimp, and it was a royal blue tiger. No, not a royal blue, a regular blue tiger, orange eye blue tiger.
I lost one, but it
Hey, Dave.
moved.
You lost one?
Yeah, it moved. Just
So, Grant,
wanted to pick it.
did you hear my question earlier? I asked if it was okay for me to say anything. Give me a thumbs up. If not, thumbs down. I don't know if it's official. Big Dog 35. No planaria. Is it bad for shrimp tank?
No, it's great.
No, yeah. It's great. It works, gets rid of the planaria.
Yeah. No, works great. Yep. And if it's not too bad, you don't need to use too much of it. But I know I used to fight that until I cut back my feeding. Now I almost don't see it anymore.
Okay, cool deal. So I got a message from Grant today, and he asked me if I wanted to be a judge for the shrimp contest when it's in Aquashella, Dallas. So, of course, there. See, I was waiting for I wanted your live reaction, even though we spoke on the phone.
Woo!
So, of course, I accepted, because if there's anything to be a part of all of this, it's one of those things that if it's going to help grow the hobby, and contests like this can be just more mainstream instead of in the background, heck yeah, I want to be a part of it. You only live once, man. So, yes. Again, I'll get to be a judge. I don't know who the other judges are yet, but whoever they are, it'll be fun. And again, meeting all of the shrimp breeders from around here, getting together with everybody, hopefully getting some video content. It's some of the stuff I see online. It's like, man, I wish I wasn't going through all of this so I can set up. Look, I have nothing behind me. No more aquariums. It's so sad. You're biting your tongue so damn hard.
No, hey, I'll let it go. I don't want to, cause no. I'm happy for you. You go and judge your stuff. I'll be rooting for you. I mean, come on.
Well, look, he said it's me and Joe so far, so that's really cool. That's really cool.
Who?
It's going to be fun. It's going to be really hot, since it's in August. But Aquashella is going to be a blast. And then it's my birthday right after that, so I get to celebrate at Aquashella with everybody. 53 years old. Woohoo! Shrimp contest has a class for the most muscles. One of the fish bones will win it for sure. Tams. Yeah, I saw you on there the other day. Of course, I was working. Yes, I'm a Leo. Proud Leo. My grandson is also a Leo. He's August 5th, I believe. Let's see. Hey, Crown Tail, how you doing? It'll be me, Joe, and Eric again. That's fun. Oh no. I bet you I have to pick them up at the airport again and go through all of that fun stuff. I still have your table, Joe. So if you ever watch this video, I can bring the table. But that'll be cool. You need to come down, Brian, if for anything, just to hang out for my birthday.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to make that one. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make that one. Maybe next year.
Beep.
Yeah. That's funny. That's
You're
real.
a douche.
Huh?
You're a douche.
Bottle and all, baby. Bottle and all. Hey, I'm not going to rain on your parade, so enjoy it. You have a good time.
I will. I
yeah.
did last time. I've had
No.
fun with all of them, even the one in Florida when I volunteered for it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, I think it's something that it's still in its infancy, just like the hobby in the U.S. overall. So a lot of mistakes are going to be made before we have really good successes, but the shrimp quality and the variety of people that are starting to enter the contests is really exciting. And it just brings more attention to keeping that style of tank, nano tanks and aquascaping for shrimp and nanofish. That's just I think it's a whole niche in itself within the hobby. It's really cool. It's really fun. I mean, hell, you're a part of it. Look at all the tanks you have.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I am a part of breeding shrimp. Yes, I am.
And I like the fact that the more shrimpers I surround myself with, the more I have the opportunity to learn. We can always learn every day. Hey, what's up, Frank? From NYC.
Basanta.
Aquatics and Things, Jamie A. Who else is in here that I missed? I said hi to Dave, Crown Tail, Blushy, Paul McCarthy. Hello. Woohoo. Nicole Jones. My birthday is right before it. Your bait is right at my bait. Yeah, we're going to celebrate the Shella. Actually, didn't I? Hi, Kelly Foreman. I think in the video that I did from last year's Dallas Aqua Shella, one of the shots I got of the big giant round tank with all of the cichlids in it, Joseph Stanley was also in that shot. Soda bomb. Boy, I just shut you down with that comment.
Just just trying to, with no medication and no alcohol, just trying to let it burn off really fast. You get over talking about it, and then move on to whatever's next. Hey, I mean, I'll keep my mouth shut about everything. It's fun. It's cool. I knew you had something, and you just bring me on here and stick a knife in my back. I know.
Yeah, like that's it.
I'm just joking. Hold on. Oh no, you can continue. She didn't. No, you couldn't have bought orange Neos from me. Oh, I'm sorry. God, did we? I thought I said, yeah, I don't. Oh, fuck.
Not the Neos.
Yeah, no Neos. I don't.
Oh, Carradina. Hey, buddy, Viper.
I didn't even know I had Neos on there anymore. I thought we took them all off.
Uh.
Fuck.
don't remember.
Oh well, I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't have any Neos right now.
Right, Brian needs a swear jar.
Ah,
I love shrimp. Who else loves shrimp? I love shrimp. Who else loves shrimp?
now I have to reimburse this. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just Caradina, and I don't do the Neos anymore. It's just getting too much. That's why I'm doing 50% off, so I can drop some of these tanks down. So I'm not, because I'm real busy, so I don't have time to keep them all, and things just slowed up, and
I have orange Neos available. Grant has orange Neos available. Everybody's got orange Neos available.
Jesus Christ.
But if you want Caradina and everything else besides Caradinas too, right? Like your accessories and
Yeah.
everything except Neos is on 50%.
Yes, sir. All right. What the hell? Where do I gotta go for that?
Because I'm thinking I want some purple metallics. You just got to put them up on the site.
What?
No, Grant's saying he's got a bunch of orange Neos.
Who is this?
How much water change after you put no planaria? I do like 50%. My orange Neos are sold out according to that website, but you can buy the Neos through Jadron Aquatics. That's where all my Neos and Caradinas are.
All right, Nicole, I sent it back to you. Sorry about that.
Sorry about that. Yeah, in the transition and with me being at the shop on the shipping days, it makes it easier to sell through Jason. He's basically just buying my shrimp and then selling them on his website, like he buys the guppies from Sam and then sells them on his website.
Why do I have this bullshit on here?
Whoop! Ka-ching! More for the swear jar.
Oh, sorry. I don't know why I have Neos on here. Sorry about that.
Yes. Sorry, Dee Dee. On Brian's website, it's 50% off everything except Neos.
Yeah, I don't keep Neos anymore. I'm sorry. I'm deleting it now. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know why it's on here. My mistake.
How about that? Neo Caradinas not included in sale. Yeah, because I don't know, and that's the thing that we figured out last time is we don't know how to turn off those collections. It's either everything or nothing. You know what I mean? The way, and maybe it's just my ignorance of not knowing his website particulars, but I couldn't find where to change the settings to where Neo's not included in the sale. It's just everything that's on the website automatically gets 50% off when you enter the code. So but yeah, and just in case you're wondering, blue velvets, red realies, orange realies, carbon realies, orange sun-kissed, ultra golds, snowballs, and I think fantasy blues are all up on Jadron's Aquatics website for sale. And all of those are Papa Shrimp. And then the Caradinas are PBLs, PRLs, Shadow Pandas, Orange Eye Royal Blue Tigers, and Orange Eye Blue Tigers, and Blue Bolts. So go check it out. We got a lot of stuff on the website. Plants. Now that I've consolidated my mosses with these new tanks, I'm going to have a lot of moss. Probably I'll have moss coming out of my ears like everybody else does. Brian's got tons of hooker moss.
No, I sold
off too. Hi, Shelby.
the Orange Eye Blue Tigers.
The Orange Eye Blue Tigers are awesome. And it's so cool to see one of the Royal Blues all buried up. How true do they breed usually? Do you get any blondies out of those? Or have you ever gotten any out of yours?
Talking to me?
Yeah.
Out of Orange Eye Blue Tigers? Yeah. Tankful.
Yeah, but I mean, on the Royals. Do you have any Royals?
Yeah. I have
Do
Royals,
they
but I don't
breed
get anything but Royals.
Okay. What?
After 10 minutes club.
Jeez. He gave me the update on the Stanley Cup playoffs. The Avalanche are leading 2-0 10 minutes into the game, if anybody's interested. I'm a hockey nut, so.
Who are they playing?
The Lightning. Tampa Bay Lightning going for their back-to-back-to-back.
I don't know what channel that's on. I don't ever see hockey over here.
I think tonight it's on ABC. It's usually on ESPN or TNT.
Oh, well, I don't have cable anymore, so yeah, it's probably why we don't see it.
I just log into my streaming service and watch it live. Yep.
Oh,
So is that what you're doing? You still messing with the site?
I was just deleting the order off of my phone saying that she ordered. No, I just deleted three Carradine. I don't know if there's more on there. I'm sure there is. I'll have to go delete them all.
What else you got going on, man?
Phew, nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing. No, probably gonna go swimming here in a little bit. If
Any cool stuff like with your Shelleys or any breeding stuff going on with any of your other fish, your CPDs?
No, nothing yet. I just I'm actually filling their tank up right now. I haven't done anything with them yet. I just wanted them to sit and relax and get used to that tank. And nope, haven't done anything. I don't know. No. More or less, it's just I just been leaving it all go and do everything on their own. So nope. I just fed them, and like I said, I just did a 50% water change. So
ESPD, the Dragon Blood Blues are Carradina.
If you have internet, you can watch anything. I have internet. Yeah. I just don't have cable anymore, and I just forget all about. I forget all about hockey and stuff.
I've never killed baby shrimp with my no planaria. If anything, just don't overdose. And if you do lose baby shrimp, it might be because they were already stung by the planaria before they you put the no planaria in it. What are the Dragon Blood Blues? They're like black calcios, but blue bodies. They call them Dragon Blood Blues because there's the red calcios that are the Dragon Bloods, right?
Some people call them golden dragons or red calcios, black calcios, and blue calcios, but it's just the name they will that they give them.
Yeah.
A cool name they give them, I guess. Or berry mom shrimp.
No. The shrimp will be fine as long as you don't overdose it.
I was always told that you couldn't overdose it, but don't go dumping it in. But I was always told you couldn't. The only thing you got to watch out for, the biggest main thing you got to watch out for is snails. If you go dose it and you kill snails and you start getting ammonia spike and you don't realize it, your shrimp are going to die. So you got to do little. And then make sure you do water changes when you're supposed to. I learned the hard way. That's the only reason I'm saying is I learned the hard way, and it was from ram's horn snails dying. I didn't know. So Hydra too. Yep, it'll kill Hydra. Hydra, it kills quite a few things.
Yeah, which I wasn't too sure if it would at first before I used it. I figured it was just for planaria, and you had to get fenbendazole. But now it does. It takes. I tested it on an aquarium that was nothing. It was an old planet tank that they had up there at the shop, and it was full of planaria and hydra. And I put a couple of scoops in there. Everything's gone.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I think
Yeah. If you don't remove it from the water with a large water change, it will kill off your beneficial bacteria. And that's the main thing too, besides the ammonia spike, is the beneficial bacteria that dies off also contributes. So
I never had that problem. I don't know.
I normally wait 2 days max, and then I'm doing the water change. What's that? Is that your dog?
Yeah, it's the bulldog. Yeah. Yeah. She's a breather. You want to come in, Stelbell? Oh, come in, piggy. Come here. I got it. No, I don't want her freaking out.
Yeah, and that's the other benefit to having tanks, multiple tanks, like at the shop, where I have the planet tanks, I have the guppy tanks, the cichlid tanks, crabenzas, rainbows, and then the shrimp tanks now, and being able to
What's up, buddy?
test things out with multiple tanks to see how everything works.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, Luke?
Hello.
I love shrimp. You need to run around the house saying that when your dad's talking. Just say, I love shrimp.
I'll try.
He'll love me for it. Yeah, do it. I'll send you a sticker if you do it.
I love shrimp.
Across the basement, shaking his head. That's funny.
I love shrimp. Who else loves shrimp?
Yeah, I don't. I never had a problem using this stuff. Never, ever, except the snails. So don't be afraid to use it. Just like what's the other stuff that people are really afraid to use? Bacter AE. So I don't know. That's another one that I don't ever have an issue with. So
I just don't ever use it as directed. I use way less than what they
Well,
say.
yeah, I used to use a full scoop. I used
Yeah,
to.
and cloud up your water, and it's all white.
Hey, I never ever came to a tank of dead shrimp and stuff by using a full scoop. I put it in a 20-gallon lung. I was like, yeah, eat it up. They're like,
I know.
out of the water, and it's like, are you sure that you just don't have a bad tank? I mean, I don't know. It's so many. There's so many stories out there, but it's like, God bless you. But in the beginning, when I got into this, I'm not going to say names, but people with big names are the ones that were out there going, use it. And nobody ever said, be careful, don't overuse it because it'll get rid of oxygen. No, it was. Now, look, I'm not saying if you dump the thing in there, you're not going to kill something, but I've never. The only thing that I could say is if you use that whole scoop, it probably is way too much unless you have 500-600 freaking shrimp in a tank. If you have 10 shrimp in a tank, you don't need that much, but that's another, I don't know, another story that I never found to be true. So
I look at it as I use my shrimp foods as a supplement to they're already naturally being fed. Okay. So if I have a bunch of shrimplets, well, I'm going to throw a pellet in there or something big for all of the big ones to go fight over while I pour a little tiny scoop of baby shrimp and a little tiny scoop of Bacter AE for all of the baby shrimplets to be able to get to. And that's how I treat it.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I did that for a long time. I used to do that, shake it up in a bottle, and it was really funny. Like a water squirt bottle you squirt in your mouth. I'd shake it up, just go by the tank and squirt some in every tank, and it's already pre-mixed and all sorts of stuff. So,
yeah, I don't know who I'm rooting for. If I'm rooting for Colorado or Florida.
Who would root for Florida for anything?
Well, it's kind of history, back to back to back, never been done before.
Yeah, but I mean, Colorado's, you had all the big guys then, back in the day. That was the rival was Colorado. What was it? Patrick Waugh and
Joe Sakic and Peter Forsberg.
Yeah, Florida's a nothing. I don't know anything that comes out of Florida.
Hey, man, I watched them win the Stanley Cup.
Was that a Florida Alligators?
When Joey was like 1 year old. I was so into watching the hockey game that he was rolling around. He was like 4 months old and he rolled off the bed. I heard a thunk. It's like, oops.
Yeah. Hold on. They just scored. They're going to score.
Yeah. Oops.
Yeah, no, it's Florida's got they got a couple good hookups down there. I was just messing around. And my 3 tanks about 2 months ago.
All pond snails.
Killed my green hydra and my planaria like within 24 hours. All pond snails. Yeah, well, that's the bad thing is it's man, I've used it to where sometimes I would say, man, what are these stinking snails bulletproof? I mean, you put it in there and they're still there. And then there's times you put it in there and the next thing you know, you're like back and the bad thing is like you don't, because they sneak off somewhere and go hide. It's not like you pull the shell out and go, oh yeah, it's all slimy, get rid of it. Everyone says it. Make sure you do the water change, within a couple days, because if not, you're really taking a chance at wiping out your whole tank. Really.
And that's the thing is that you may not see it if you don't have a bunch of snails die off.
No,
you may not see the beneficial bacteria that you're disrupting the cycle. Okay, so that's why I personally, the way I do it is I dose the tank at night when the lights are out. When I know I'm going to turn off the lights because that's when the planaria will come out at night. So I dose the tank. That I wait another cycle of Yeah, I'll either leave the lights off for 24 hours or I'll wait another cycle. And then the next day following, I'll do the water change. I'll do a 50% water change. I remineralize the water when I put it in there to whatever Neo or Caridina or fish or parameters, whatever you feel comfortable with. And then I also add beneficial or live nitrifying bacteria. That with a water change should be, I think, a common practice when you do a water change anyways. So you add the nitrifying bacteria, you will help maintain your cycle.
What will kill BBA? Peroxide, darkness, black the tank out. Or if you, let's say it's on a piece of wood and you can get I used to do it all the time.
No, she's not saying she's not saying blackbeard algae, is she?
Well, what's BBA? Blackbeard algae.
I thought she was saying beneficial bacteria.
I don't know. Well, if she has it in 2 of her tanks, you would think she has it in all of her tanks if it was beneficial bacteria.
I know, that's kind of duh. Never mind. I'll shut up. Okay, never mind. Scratch everything that I just said. Rewind, okay. Delete.
All right. She says, yes, blackbeard algae. Yes. Boiling water. If you can pull it out of the tank and put it in a bucket of boiling water and just leave it there, it kills it. And if you can't, drain the water down. Like if it's on a stick and you can drain the water down to where the stick's out, spray it with peroxide. Leave it sit for a while and then fill the tank back up and it'll turn it reddish brown and it kills it too. That's how a lot of people do it. But I just pull it out and boil it, or just run boiling water out of your bathtub into a bucket and just put it inside that bucket, leave it for a half hour, stick it back in the tank and it'll kill it.
I saw the weirdest thing in one of Jason's tanks at his fish room in his house. He has Matin filters in his shrimp tanks, and I was catching some of the shrimp out there because they were shrimp that he rescued from my house after the house fire. And I was catching the shrimp, and I looked at the Matin filter, and I was like, what kind of material is that on your Matin filter? Because it looked like a bunch of scales, like feathery scales that were all on the back of the Matin filter. And he was like, that's blackbeard algae. And I was like, what? I was like, I've never seen it look so pretty.
In my buddy's store, I don't know how he has this one tank and it's got a skull in it. And it's got the hair. It looks like hair, dude. It looks like the skull has the coolest hair and like a beard and the hair's all waving. It's all blackbeard algae. It's the sweetest thing I ever saw. I need to take a picture of it.
Yeah.
I can't remove my hardscape. Unfortunately, it was my first ever Oxscape, and I accidentally super glued the heart. Well, you're going to have to probably.
Oopsie.
Yeah, you're going to have to drain it down, spray it with peroxide, or you're going to have to get those. What are those fish called?
Just ate shrimp salad and didn't put 2 and 2 together.
But I don't know what you have to do. If there's shrimp in that tank, there's probably not much you can do. Oh, Amano shrimp won't eat BBA.
No. The best way that I had it described to me many years ago from Lucas was do water change and make sure that you oxygenate the water and then change how the water flow. Because whatever the water flow that it's getting is helping feed that blackbeard algae. So
what are those fish though? Oh, the Japanese? No. What's the fish that eat the BBA? The Chinese.
I'll never put a Chinese Siamese algae eater in my aquarium.
Yes, I think it's the Siamese one. They eat that stuff. Chinese Siamese algae. Yeah.
I had a beautiful tank. It was my best scape ever. And
Tim,
I had like hundreds of guppies in there. Really nice guppies. It was a mutt guppy tank.
Oh, she has Siamese algae eaters.
And those things decimated the entire colony to where I only had like 20 guppy left. And I had to take everything out of the tank to catch those stupid things. Everything. And I took them back to the store. I was so mad because they were like this big, man. They were like 3.5, 4 inches long. And I took them back to the fish store and they only gave me $1 each. But I was like, I don't care. Here's 3 of them. I'm done.
I never heard of them doing that. Glad I've never gotten any.
They got aggressive as they got big. They just, and I couldn't feed my guppies because the algae eaters would just eat the crap out of them.
Me and Luke got a Chinese algae eater or whatever, an orange one at Myers, like 6 years ago. It was the littlest thing. It was so cute. It was so orange. We brought it home. Looked like a little sucker fish. Brought that sucker home. Oh my gosh. It used to latch onto the discus and suck the slime off all the fish. It would jump on it and just eat I'd come down and it'd have big swells on. I'm like, what is doing that? And then one day I see it would jump up, latch on, and then jump off. So yeah, we had to take him to the store and get him a new home.
I just yelled at my son for not giving me updates.
He is on the computer.
Well, no, that's Frank Basanta.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. I'm getting updates from here, not my son. Well, he's probably too busy watching the game.
He's eating popcorn and sweating.
Right?
Who does he want to win?
No, he was saying beneficial bacteria.
Right.
That's why I was talking about beneficial bacteria. And I just kind of looked over that you said BBA, not BB.
BBA, it's that little android off Star Wars too. BBA.
Do you have any red root floaters?
Me? No, I don't have any floaters.
I was noticing it because we have them, for sale on the website, and I got several tanks with them in there. And I've been really mindful of trying to make sure that there's not too many in a tank to where they start getting rotted out because they're getting water on them from the bubbles,
right,
or the humidity from the lids.
Yeah.
I don't have any lids on those aquariums, but it's really cool that once I started taking care of them and spreading them out, making sure the roots are floating down instead of upside down plants and all that stuff, they started flowering with these little bitty white flowers, man. They're so cool looking. You ever seen that?
Yeah, you know who used to keep that stuff? You don't see her much anymore. What's her face with all the tattoos? Yeah, Rachel.
Yeah, Rachel O'Leary.
That girl kept all the cool stuff. Now that's somebody who knows their stuff.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, big mistake. They're aggressive. They're very aggressive. But hey, man, we're almost to an hour, and I feel pretty good. I'm glad that we got to do this, and hopefully soon my potential move-in location will pan out.
Hey, no hurry. No hurry. Just say your health is good and you're here. It's all that matters.
Yeah, that's all that matters, man. The wind out here is so stupid crazy, and then we have this Sahara dust storm coming through. So driving as much as I do back and forth, it's so weird seeing all like an orangish, yellowish sky. That is just weird from the Sahara dust storm. I had to watch the news to see, why does it look so hazy? Is there a fire somewhere? But no, it's Sahara dust that's flying through here, and then high temperatures, 100 degrees, like what you got going on. That's just, oof. Summer's here, buddy.
Yeah, we'll see if it doesn't die off. Turn off the light for 2 weeks in between my dwarf quarries, reservoirs, CPDs, and endlers. Some Amanos. Yeah, see, that's probably the best thing, that because your plants and stuff, if you black out the tank, it's not enough to kill your plants. They might maybe droop a little bit, but it's not going to hurt nothing. It's just got to hook it up like that.
You should be getting your reshipped shrimp tomorrow, Stephen. So be on the lookout.
It'll
I
be
have the
nice
tracking
and
number
cooked.
somewhere. I'll send it to you.
It'll be nice and cooked.
I hope not this time. I hope not. Cross my fingers.
I forgot all about it. I have a whole freaking case of ice blocks.
How long do they last typically?
I have the food grade one. So if it's in a a cooler setting, because a lot of times my buddy will get those, he gets the medicines at his pet store, for dogs and stuff, for like rabies shots and all that. He has that there, and the medicine comes in the coolers with the ice packs, and then he puts it in his refrigerator, freezer, or whatever, the freezer. And he has those. Well, a lot of times I'll get those. Well, if they're in that, it's like 3 days. They'll stay cool. They'll keep food for like 3 days. So they're just like the, 4x2 or 3x2 packs. Yeah, I got a whole stinking case of them. I got them from, what is that, Inline or whatever, or Uline? Yeah, Uline. But I got, a whole, so there's probably, 10 still up in the freezer. And then he gives me all the big ones that he gets with his medical equipment. So, hey, Zen.
Hi, Mandy.
Do you have to put it in a tank for 3 days? Oh, yeah. So if the temp works for you, it works for me. All right, Jeff. Yeah, I just, if Tuesday's the hottest day, then I'll send them out Tuesday after work. Because I have it, like I said, I have it till 6:30 for UPS to get it out on the last thing. So the rest of the week should be good. And I just don't want it, to be traveling at 90 some degrees, and those drivers sweat their butts off in those trucks. So,
yeah, so Friday, I was supposed to get a shipment of plants, right? We'd ordered a ton of plants, trying to get ready for Aquashella. They didn't show up, or they saw the sign on the door that said the business was closed, so they didn't even knock. I was there waiting for those plants. So they got reshipped Monday. Excuse me. And Monday, I'm sitting there packing all the orders. We had lots of orders this week, so it was good. And I'm packing all the orders, getting everything done. And he sets the box in there of plants and tells me, he was like, yeah, I opened up the box and there was a lot of heat came out of there. And he was like, well, you'll see. I went back in there working, and I was like, man, what the heck is that smell? And I was like, uh-oh. I opened up that box of plants, and I opened up the plastic and tried to peel off the newspaper that they put in between the plants. It was nothing but mush. It was horrid. It had to have been in the box itself 90 some odd degrees. So I don't know if the box sat out in the heat for 3 days, but that was just a shipment gone wrong because of the heat.
Yeah, I got to send some plants out with a couple orders that came in. So, I don't care. I'll put 10 ice packs in there, but if the ice packs don't make it even through the day because it's so hot, then what's the sense in it? I'll be paying to ship ice packs.
That's crazy.
So I'll have to pull out I'll have to do it Sunday. I'll probably do it Saturday, Sunday. I'll make boxes up. I'll get my hot wire cutter out and cut styrofoam for boxes and have paper. So whoever orders stuff, like Jeff's box is going to be a freaking, I'm going to have to go to the airport and get a luggage bag to send his. But, everyone else, you're probably going to get oversized boxes because it's going to have so much insulation in it to keep it, cool so that the temperatures don't fluctuate that fast. So, I mean, I got 2 boxes of paper, so I got tons of stuff to do it. So I don't have an issue with it, but just not when it's 100. I don't want to do that. So
Right.
no sense in mailing my stuff just to kill it.
Yeah. I know, right? That's what I'm saying, Mandy. That's crazy. But hey, at least the market center is adequately air conditioned. And I know this for a fact, even with the big convention, because when I was a machinist, we used to have a machinist show where all the vendors would go to and everything. And when I was working for a tooling manufacturer, we'd set up at those conventions, and it's adequately air conditioned. So it'll be all right. It's just that if there's a line outside, even at 9 a.m., make sure you have water and shade.
Man, that's going to suck going in there pouring sweat and all sticky and shit.
They're going to have to put misters outside or something.
Be stinking. Oh, sticky crotch and shit. Ugh.
It's going to smell like a fish room outside.
Ugh. Girl, dang. Was you drinking that liquor last night? Dang.
It's 3-1. I know.
How do you know?
Because they've been telling me. That's why I was yelling at you. I was like, you're not giving me updates. I'm getting it from the internet.
He's doing 10-minute intervals.
That's my son, Joey, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
Well, he just like Luke. Hello. Same hairstyles and everything. Oh, Luke just got glasses.
Well, the only difference is he needs to shave.
Why does he need to shave? Look at you.
Hey, what are you talking about?
Bearded tramp.
You see how I get treated?
Only by me.
But anyways, yeah, we made it over an hour, and I know you want to get out there and jump in the pool because it's hot.
Yeah, well, Luke's home now and the sun's down, so I don't have long because I have to go to bed. I start work at 6 and I get up at 5 a.m. So that's why I go out there and goof off with them for a while. So,
well, cool, man. I appreciate you coming on with me, even though
I don't want to miss. So so he went to his buddies because I had to do this. So now he's home. So
cool deal.
Oh yeah,
well,
yeah.
Thanks everybody for coming on with us and hanging out. All the replay crew, good to see you in here. All the mods, thanks for all your help. Everybody, if I missed you and I didn't say hello to you, sorry. Hank's wild about hurt.
He said the swamp ass.
The swamp ass.
Yeah. Yes.
Joey should dress up Stephen P for Halloween.
Oh no.
No.
I love shrimp. Who else loves shrimp? I love shrimp. Who else loves shrimp?
Okay, one last time I had to do it. But thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. We'll see you again next week. Keeping it shrimple. Peace out.
Peace.
Peace. Say bye.
Bye.
Bye.